Hey, I just wanted to give you an update on the fire situation here. The fire burning across from me is called the Calwood fire, and miraculously overnight, last night, the night before last, which, Friday night, the temperatures dropped to 34 degrees, and it went up to 39 degrees when I looked. But I woke up to drizzle and a lot of the smoke removed from the air because of the moisture and humidity that's in the air. The Calwood fire had crossed over the last ridge before you get to the plains to the city of Longmont. It's crossed over part of Highway 36. Highway 36 is the one that goes from Lyons to Boulder and runs along the foothills there, and that highway has been closed, of course. They have stopped the fire from extending any further because it didn't spread due to the humidity in the air and overnight last night on Sunday night. But what happened yesterday on Sunday is that another fire broke out that's not connected to the Calwood fire, and it's a little further south, but still kind of in that same vicinity. And it's called the Lefthand Creek fire. It burned 312 acres, and they've got it contained at least on one side. They evacuated the people of the city of Ward. And for the other fire that's across from Longmont, it has burned at least 26 homes burned to the ground. And somebody said that the lodge and cabins that were there are unharmed, and they don't know, they can't get back in the area to look any further to see how many more homes or structures burned yet. They've been trying to attack the fire by air with a slurry and dropping that when they can, but sometimes the visibility has not been good. It has burned, I think I said, 8,788 acres of the Calwood fire. And because of the humidity in the air, it's helped the firefighters to kind of keep it from rapidly spreading. Now, they were expecting the wind to pick up this afternoon, Monday afternoon. And if it does, they're trying to get as much of it contained as they can before the winds pick up again. The Cameron Peak fire that's up across from Fort Collins and the Loveland area where the Big Thompson Canyon is and up to Fort Collins, that one has burned 203,000 plus acres. All in all the fires in the west have burned 8.3 million acres. The Cameron Peak fire started around August 13th and has been going ever since. That's the largest fire in state history. The one that's burning across from Longmont, the Calwood fire, is the largest fire in Boulder County history. They've got some of the perimeter around that new Lefthand Canyon fire, and hopefully they're getting more of a handle on it today. Right now, we're under another particulate bad air quality warning, and I did see some little flakes of ash fall, but not like the other day. And there is a little bit of clearing in the air that I'm not just breathing super heavy smoke right where I am. So this is kind of the update on what's happening. I did not see any flames last night on the hillside, but that doesn't mean they're not there. They just weren't flaring up because of the humidity and because of the little bit of drizzle that we got. It's really chilly right now. Like, I'm wearing a sweater, and, it's cool enough to help the firefighters out. The Cameron Peak fire that's across from Fort Collins is 67% contained as of the last time that I checked. And the Calwood fire across from me is 15% contained as of earlier today. So I believe that they've got the north side of the Lefthand Canyon fire contained, but not all of it. So we just be praying that we don't get a bunch of wind and that maybe we'll get some more rain in these areas. We just be trusting in Jesus and Yeshua. You know, I prayed something this afternoon, and within 30 minutes, God answered my prayer. And I couldn't have made that happen. But I know that the Lord is helping the firefighters. You know, not having a home like I don't anymore is extremely frustrating. And, you know, I don't have a garage to put my car in to protect it from the ash fallout anymore. And I'm really needing a place to go live and to find. I ask you to pray for that for me, because it's really important that I find something. Winter is going to set in, and it can be below 0. And I'm just asking the Lord to protect all the people that lost their homes. I know what it's like to not be able to drive home. It's horrible because you don't have that security. You know, you'll go to the grocery store and you realize you can't go home with your groceries, you know, and you can't be around your animals or birds anymore. You know, it's really strange. It's really, really strange. It's strange to be in town and not be able to come home anymore. But I know that all of these apocalyptic wildfires are signs of the end times. I know people have said what their viewpoints are about how the fires started, but let me just say that they have stated that the fire was not started by any natural causes, which, you know, they've always been trying to tell us, oh, it was lightning, you know, and all of these things. And I know what people say about the volcanoes and all of that stuff. But in case you're not aware, there's something called fire jihad. On August 4th, a certain group in the Middle East pointed to the California map and caught the map on fire, telling people to go burn down the West in the United States of their religion. Of course, you're not going to hear that on the news. You're not going to hear it. But just think about the fact that I showed you that the entire mountain range was on fire from one end to the other. And then that other fire started just south of those fires. So literally, you've got it dotted all along from north to south in the mountain range. And so we come against all of the principalities and powers of darkness, the evildoers, whoever's doing this, that they would be caught and prosecuted. And I almost said persecuted. But we pray that they won't get away with it, and that the Lord will expose any plots or schemes or anything to burn down our beautiful lands, and that God would restore the forests and put his hedge of protection around the United States and every state of this union to protect it from the evildoers. I ask Yeshua, in Yeshua's name, I pray for the protection of our country, for the right leaders that are not corrupt and not pushing this evil that's been going on. You know what I'm talking about. So I'll keep you posted about the fires. I just want to thank you for supporting my channel, and it's encouraging to get your prayers and beautiful people that have blessed me and sent me letters and donations. I really need the help, or I wouldn't mention it. I don't get paid for doing any of my videos, and I don't put ads on them. I don't get ad revenue. And I just want to share the beautiful testimony that the Lord gave me in my book, The Almond Tree, Aaron's Rod, the Messiah, King of Israel, for the last days. as an end-time testimony to the Lord's glory. And Olive Press Publisher is where you can get that book. If you want, you can donate to paypal.me/KKROCOCO, or the GoFund, which is gofundme.com/ whatever it is, KKROCOCO. And sorry, got a little choked. And of course, you can write me donations if you want to Kimberly Ballard, P.O. Box 246, Niwot, Niwot, Colorado 80544. And please just subscribe to this channel if you haven't. And I'm just praying that God will give me some more divine revelations and blessings. Thank you to the person who wrote about 1 Thessalonians 5:3 being connected in the way that when they say peace and safety, sudden destruction will come upon them and they shall not escape. But we're not of the darkness, but of the day, so that that day will not overtake us like a thief. And I may be combining verses there. I'm just trying to remember it off the top of my head. But anyway, keep everybody, the firefighters and families of the firefighters, in your prayers. Those who don't have homes, including me. And mine didn't burn down, but it's a big loss either way. I think I just saw a piece of ash fly down. Anything could ignite when that happens, so we're just praying for the protection of the rest of our state, and that God would allow the people to be caught who are behind this evil scheme. All right, I'll talk to you guys later. Signing out for now. I'll keep you updated.